The Stoics, a group of philosophers in ancient Greece and Rome, embraced a very different perspective on isolation. To them, solitude wasn't a condition to be feared or avoided, but a valuable opportunity for self-reflection, growth, and development. Stoics like Seneca, Marcus Aurelius, and Epictetus often wrote about the value of spending time alone. They saw it as a chance to connect with one's thoughts, evaluate one's life, and cultivate inner strength. For the Stoics, the power of isolation lies in its capacity to offer uninterrupted time for self-examination. By embracing solitude, we can gain a clear understanding of our values, our goals, and our character. Through this understanding, we can build resilience and cultivate a profound sense of peace, regardless of the world's tumult around us. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and revered Stoic philosopher, once wrote, "People seek retreats for themselves, houses in the country, seashores, and mountains. But this is altogether a mark of the most common sort of men, for it is in your power whenever you shall choose to retire into yourself." In this powerful statement, Aurelius points to the idea that true solitude lies not in physical isolation, but in turning inward and finding quiet within one's own mind. Seneca, another influential Stoic, shared a similar perspective. He wrote, "It is in no man's power to have whatever he wants, but he has it in his power not to wish for what he hasn't got and cheerfully make the most of the things that do come his way." This sentiment applied to solitude suggests that isolation can be seen as an opportunity rather than a hindrance. It encourages us to embrace what is, including periods of solitude, and to make the most out of them. Finally, Epictetus, a former slave who became a prominent Stoic philosopher, taught that all externals are beyond our control. We should, therefore, focus on our inner selves and cultivate inner resilience. This teaching suggests that solitude can be a valuable time to strengthen our inner resilience and focus on what truly matters, our own character and personal growth. Each of these Stoic perspectives offers a unique insight into the potential power of isolation. While Aurelius emphasizes the possibility of internal retreat, Seneca encourages contentment in all circumstances, and Epictetus calls for a focus on inner strength. Isolation, when approached from a Stoic perspective, is not a condition to be feared or avoided, but rather an opportunity for profound self-discovery. The Stoics taught that it is in moments of quiet solitude that we can truly listen to our inner selves, understand our deepest desires and fears, and reflect on our character. Isolation strips away the distractions and noise of society, removing external influences and allowing us to be alone with our thoughts. This solitude can lead to a deeper understanding of ourselves, our values, and our purpose. As Seneca wrote, "We should every night call ourselves to an account. What infirmity have I mastered today? What passions opposed? What temptation resisted? What virtue acquired?" Moreover, the Stoics believed that true inner peace comes from understanding and accepting ourselves, and isolation can facilitate this process. In the silence of solitude, we can confront our imperfections, learn to accept them, and work to improve. We can cultivate virtues like wisdom, courage, and resilience, and work toward becoming the best versions of ourselves. In this sense, Stoic philosophy suggests that the power of isolation lies in its capacity for self-discovery and personal growth. It provides a space for introspection, reflection, and the cultivation of inner peace. In Stoic philosophy, there's a concept known as voluntary discomfort. This practice involves deliberately choosing to undergo certain hardships to build resilience and prepare oneself for the inevitable challenges of life. Isolation can be viewed as one form of such voluntary discomfort. The Stoics believe that life is filled with unexpected trials and tribulations. By practicing isolation intentionally, we expose ourselves to a form of hardship and learn to adapt. It's like training for the mind, similar to how an athlete trains their body to be strong and resilient. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. In isolation, we face the difficulty of being alone with ourselves and our thoughts. This can be challenging, but it's also a powerful opportunity for growth. Through this process, we can build resilience, the ability to endure and even thrive amid adversity. This is a central value in Stoic philosophy. By embracing isolation, we not only learn to tolerate being alone, but also find strength and contentment within ourselves, independent of external circumstances. In this way, isolation serves as a kind of mental gym where we can build our resilience, readying ourselves to face whatever life throws our way with equanimity and fortitude. Making the most of periods of isolation involves embracing certain practices and perspectives inherent to Stoicism. Here are a few practical exercises you can consider. Journaling. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a personal journal where he wrote his thoughts and reflections, which later came to be known as meditations. Similarly, use periods of isolation to journal your thoughts, reflect on your actions, and introspect on your growth. Use the solitude to engage in contemplation. Reflect on Stoic principles such as the impermanence of life, memento mori, the dichotomy of control, and the pursuit of virtue. This can help instill resilience and develop an appreciation for solitude. Mindful observation. Practice mindfulness. Focus on the present moment without judgment. This can be particularly effective during periods of isolation when external distractions are minimal. Negative visualization. This is a classic Stoic exercise where you visualize losing something you currently have. Could be possessions, jobs, or even relationships. This practice can help reduce fear and anxiety associated with loss and change, and increases your resilience in the face of hardship. Voluntary discomfort. Embrace small acts of voluntary discomfort to build resilience and appreciate what you have. This could be as simple as foregoing certain luxuries or comfort for a short period of time. Remember, the purpose of these exercises isn't to promote isolation, but to utilize periods of solitude to enrich your understanding of yourself, strengthen your character, and cultivate an attitude of resilience and contentment. The benefits of embracing isolation, when viewed from a Stoic perspective, are substantial. Promote self-understanding. When you spend time alone, you have the opportunity to deeply understand yourself, your thoughts, emotions, and reactions. This heightened self-awareness can help you make better decisions and improve your relationships with others. Stoics view adversity as a means to strengthen character. By embracing isolation, you're training yourself to be resilient in the face of life's challenges. Enhances focus. Isolation eliminates distractions, helping you focus on tasks at hand, whether it's a work project or personal goal. Nurtures creativity. Isolation gives you space to think, dream, and innovate. Many great thinkers and artists have attributed their best ideas to periods of solitude. Facilitates inner peace. By spending time alone and reflecting, you can achieve a state of inner calm and balance, a key aspect of Stoic philosophy. As we delve further into the wisdom of Stoicism, let's remember that their teachings were not meant to be mere theories, but practical tools for life. Stoicism invites us to engage with our life circumstances, including isolation, in a constructive, empowering way. Isolation, from this perspective, is not a wall that blocks our path, but rather a gateway that opens to new paths of wisdom and strength. Our Stoic journey has allowed us to see the transformative power of isolation. We've learned how it can be an avenue for self-discovery, a platform for building resilience, and a sanctuary for fostering inner peace. This shift in perspective has illuminated the unique opportunity that isolation provides for introspection, acceptance, and personal growth. So as we part ways, I encourage you to carry forward the Stoic teachings into your life. Embrace solitude, invite self-discovery, cultivate resilience, and find your inner peace. Remember that the path of Stoicism is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. Let the journey inspire you, empower you, and lead you to a life of wisdom and tranquility.